My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is April 4th, 2023. It is 12:56 a.m. I've been creating a list for like an hour because I wasn't really on Twitter and during the day. This video, I put it out later on in the day when I saw YouTube had finally approved it, so I made it public. And I was reading some of the comments. There's one in particular who put a comment where someone else, oh, there it is right on top, like someone had already had discussed it. I guess someone who's more familiar with the law and things like that. And she put the timestamp. What she should have done is put the link of that particular video within her comment, and then with all of this information, so you guys could check it out. Because when I did that video was on the day of the information was out there, so I was not familiar with what that law was all about. So I did my whatever I share with you, that was my research. I came across it. I did several videos within the day regarding that same topic, and I put it all together for you guys. So yeah, and my main goal is information. I share as much as I can to the best of my abilities. Not that I know everything, but I don't know, you know, it's not about views. Yes, we need views and all of that to increase the channel, but it's more for information purposes to the best of my abilities. I'm not a professional. Actually, the other day I searched for on social something to see how your channel is doing. Social Blade, I think it was, and I think they categorized my channel, I think it was PYTE, as like a news outlet. I was like, what? I didn't know I was a news outlet. Okay, I read some tweets that other people share, and then occasionally, depend if I have doubt of their information, and I will do other research to see if they align. So I'm not a news outlet person, okay? I just read tweets, okay? It's not a big deal. But anyway, with that being said, I have a lot to share with you because I was like for 1 hour trying to get some tweets for you guys to put on my list. I'm probably gonna do another 2 hour worth of recording because the one that I need to edit right now, yeah, the day before, it's like 2 hours, 2 videos. Okay, so let's get going. All right, more Commonwealth members abandoning the steadily sinking ship that is the British royal family. But by all means, tell us again how Harry and Meghan's popularity is tanking. Harry and Meghan, love wins. Let's see here. Okay, inevitable that Charles will be dumped down under, top diplomat says. What? So is it Aussie that's down under? Australia, right? When was that? April 3rd. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, the same poll found that the public have also been swayed toward supporting an Australian republic because of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex attacks on the royal family, especially since their Netflix series and Harry's memoir Spare. Greens Senator for Victoria, Lydia Thorpe, said today this is a massive win for the grassroots. First Nation people who have been fighting to decolonize this country. First Nation people never ceded our sovereignty to any kings or queen ever. Time for a treaty republic. 1 in 5 respondents said the couple's attack had changed their view on the monarch's role in Australia. Of those people, 2/3 said the Sussex's intervention made them more likely to support a republic. Wow. Wow. They were doing that and they were laughing and they didn't know they were digging their own grave. Yep. When I said they, I'm talking about the British royal family, the British press and all of that. They were laughing while they were making Harry and Meghan suffer. At the same time, they were digging their own grave. But at the same time, I always have a doubt with the British media. I don't ever think they really support the monarchy. You know, they go for the money, of course, but the main thing is to get rid of them, because the position that does the royal family have, they envy it. Remember, these people built on envy and greed, and they want what somebody else wants. What do you think they're doing? Okay, they want the position that Charles has, not to be a royal, but the power that he has. Okay, remember, I've been saying this from day one. The army, okay, the army, they could declare war, they could do all of this. So that's that. Oh, Gloria Steinem is trending. What happened? Okay, if I see it again, I'll click on it. So let's read some of the comment. Then Harry referred to Wales as the King of England. There's that. It's a load of crap, not even being discussed. Harry and Meghan are one of the very few things Aussie news outlet agree on, and none of them are pro Harry and Meghan. They are ridiculous. Okay, because that's the Murdoch type of group. Okay, so they're not gonna talk in terms of positive coverage of Harry and Meghan. We've seen what's going on in the UK. Okay, but when you speak to the little people, regular people out there, they always making reference to Harry's character. I have a clip where they were asking people things about Andrew and all of that. One person says something about, okay, if he looks at Harry's character, then everything will be fine.
I think it should make him look at his character and look at how he's behaved, for sure. I don't think he'll be worried at all, no.
Others, you know, young people, when they talk to them,
we were just waiting for her to come, and she came near me and asked my name and how my day was, how long I was waiting, and I asked her if I could have a hug, and she hugged me back. So that was just quite an amazing moment. I'm still shaking now. I can't really explain what the feeling was when she did it, but it was really nice.
Why did you feel like you wanted to hug her?
Because, I don't know, it just went through my mind, like everyone was kind of cheering me on to, and I guess I just felt like I needed to, in a way. Like I just really wanted to at least hug her, because I look up to her in some ways, and it just felt like it was the right thing to do.
Harry and Meghan, okay? Harry and Meghan are the blueprint, okay? But the national television are not gonna promote that. We've seen it, okay? So I agree with this person. They're not talking about it because mainstream media is not supporting Harry and Meghan. But the little people are. If whatever poll that they did is really directly toward the people, not them making their fake poll, but if you talk to regular people, yes. Okay, why is Harry and Meghan's photo there? Australia, as well as other Commonwealth nations, have long talked about leaving. Most said they focus on it after Queen Elizabeth II is no longer monarch. Okay, so that's a different perspective. Harry and Meghan told their story. Those who treated them with neutrality or favor come off fine. Those who work against them look the way they look. Aussie are smart enough to choose for themselves, and many advocate for a republic long before Harry and Meghan arrive on the scene. We'll see. Yeah, I agree with that. I've heard that as well. Okay, holy smoke, it's happening. Alright, so there's more comment. Let's move on, because I have a lot of tweets to share with you, and I hope it's gonna be within an hour. I'm probably gonna have to split it into two. Next tweet. Coronation party planners are clearly going through some things lately. Thoughts and prayers. Okay, let's see this. So she put some screenshot of different headlines. Okay, they all says royal, written by different people. You see the name here. Okay, when, what date? 21 March 2023, 23 March 2023. Okay, 29 March 2023. Okay, so she actually put them in the order that they were printed. Harry and Meghan urged to make up mind over coronation as deadline approaches. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are reportedly, quote, being factored into all of the planning, end quote, for the crowning of the King Charles III, despite not having confirmed their attendance. Okay. Prince Harry and Meghan told there is no looming deadline to accept coronation invite. Oh my God. So this is the thing that's making Harry and Meghan popular, because they keep on talking about them. Okay. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan just minding their business. Okay, and then you have the derangers seems to think that Harry and Meghan are talking every day. There was a response that I made. I could easily find it because I remember a lot of people like it. Is that I said, you know, it's like we talking about them 365 days a year, 24/7, and I even put the second, and I had to look for the number. I googled it. All right, but Harry and Meghan very rarely speak. They only speak when their project come out. Okay, exclusive. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and Prince Harry may not need to hurry to let officials know whether they will attend the coronation of King Charles, as the royal backs allow some flexibility, experts say. I mean, it's their thing. The flexibility was always there. Okay, but them being so petty and somewhat of savage kind of mentality, they keep on inflicting pain onto Harry and Meghan. So they're getting the consequences. But now Harry and Meghan have moved on. There's so much people could take. So much. So they have to move on. Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan's attendance at coronation is looking less likely, say bookies. The likeliness of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex at attending the forthcoming coronation is decreasing day by day, bookie claim. I know this is just headline, but whatever. Oh, there's been responded about an hour ago. All they, British media, Royal Rat, British media, need to do is to leave 2 empty seats for Harry and Meghan. If they show up, they show up. Headache and all of their problems solved. Okay, bookies, are they taking bets? Bookies, are they taking bet? If they go, I hope they just show up on the day. Go to the coronation, later that day, have a party for Archie with UK friends, and then leave to come back to the state. Okay, there is so much disrespect a couple can. That's the thing I was saying. There's so much they could take. Yes, there is so much disrespect a couple can take. Self-preservation is the goal. That's it. Yes, I agree with that. There's a huge possibility Harry might show up because he knows his father been waiting for this for so long. But you just don't know how the future might hold. Okay, right now Harry and Meghan might be okay today, but things might change. You just never know. There's a possibility he might show up and then leave. Who knows? I don't know. We shall see. That's the only thing, the anticipation most people will have for the coronation. Will Harry and Meghan show up? And then if they don't show up, everybody tune out. Okay, they didn't show up. That's it. Okay, Paul said Little Britain. This, that. But can you imagine if Harry did not show in public but went behind the scene to be with the father? I'm just wondering if they will let people know or take a picture with that. I'm just wondering. That's something. You just never know. Don't show up in public, but in the background and the palace, just stay there and congratulate the father. That's it. Okay, I love this journey for them all. There's the laugh. Okay, after this, that's okay. So there's just emojis. Let's move on. People laughing with emojis. Okay, next tweet. Still about the coronation. Until now, we've been told that no one wants them in the UK. They'll be booed, seated in Iceland, and giving the cold shoulder by the royals if they come. How Harry risks ending his relationship with the royal if he doesn't come. So do they just want him there to mistreat him? That's another thing. Like I said in other videos, during Queen Elizabeth's funeral, the way they treated Harry and Meghan, specifically Meghan, my goodness, they're gonna pick up exactly where they left off. That's another thing. But Harry's smart. He knows he'll do what's best for his family. Prince Harry risks end of relationship with royal family over his coronation decision. Oh my goodness. And like these are making things easy for him. Okay, Prince Harry risks end relationship with royal family expert. The word expert have been overrated for so long now it doesn't mean anything to people. Okay, desperation in the firm and UK media. They are terrified Harry and Meghan will not be there, and the world media will totally ignore this pointless spectacle. They lost their narrative some time ago. That's right, and have to keep spending the delusion to make them appear in control. I don't think the royal family wants a relationship with Harry. Yeah, this is very tricky. I know many of you may not agree with me on this. All those mistreatment I think that's happening, it's somebody else's doing. Okay, since I don't know, I don't want to mention the name. I have an idea. Okay, but when you look at when Charles first met Meghan, it was going well in terms of intellectual of Meghan. I truly believe that, but someone interfered. I'm telling you, every time there's that opportunity for Britain to do the right thing, that evil, I don't know if it's evil spirit, evil minded of these people, interfere it and prevent it from going naturally. Okay, naturally, not force it, but naturally. If there was some disagreement between Harry and Meghan, if they just let it be naturally, then we will see. But this one is something that was forced upon, and I think this is why Harry is trying to have a family relationship with the father. Okay, because evil-minded is controlling this institution.
I mean, I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
And I have a very good idea who one of the main person behind it. I don't know for a fact, but I'm not gonna say it. But I think when you look at different angles of different things when they first meet initially, I think it started a very good way. Then evil spirit, evil-minded interfere with that, and then it goes south. Because I think Charles and Meghan hit it off the right way intellectually, not with beauty, not with all this nonsense. No, intellectually, because I think they had a very good conversation that was happening, because Charles is very intellect in a way, but unfortunately not common sense. There's different little branches in everything that I said you could pull apart. Okay, but in that aspect alone, I think they would have had a good relationship, but evil strike, and then it went sour, and then they could never recover from it. And then, you know, like I said, once the Queen father had died, those people took over. Okay, the fear they put on Charles with every little thing, okay, advise him this, advise him that, and think the end will come, and then they put that fear in him, and then everything went south, and never had the common sense, okay, to look at his own experience that he had with Meghan, to interfere and said no, whoever's giving him the advice, to say no, that's not what I see, let me experience certain things myself to see how it goes. But I think due to like Harry said in Obama Foundation, you know, due to the work that he does, they could be surrounded by negativity.
I mean, I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
So this is the thing that I see that happened between Meghan and Charles. But I don't know. Like I said, I know many of you will disagree, but that natural flow was interfere. But naturally, in the initial interaction, I think Harry and Meghan, not Harry and Meghan, Meghan and Charles hit it off the right way, but they interfere that and prevent that relationship to move forward naturally. And then with the fear that they trained Charles, and he could never interfere to stop and say no, don't do that, that's my daughter-in-law, whatever. He's taking negative advice, and then he implemented, and then at the end of the day, after everything that I said, it falls on him because he made that decision. You see what I mean? All right, so that's that. Let me finish this. Let me start all over with this comment, because this is where I got that idea from. Okay, they lost their narratives some time ago and have to keep spinning the delusion to make them appear in control. I don't think the royal family wants relationship with Harry. This is where the thing here. The institution is making or advising Charles to not have that relationship, but this is where the initial things started for me, where what is it, I think Charles had a good relationship, and this is why Harry saw it, and I think he felt like they could have it. But the firm, that separation he's been asking between the firm and the family, this is where the institution is mangling it. They don't want that separation. Okay, they think everything is the firm. I don't know, but anyway, let's continue. It's the press that wants it for clickbait. With the blessing of the royal family, it's sick. You could see it, how do you call this, yang kind of way, both yes and no. Now that the Queen died, we know who's in control, not truly Charles, but to have this going on, And I think now, I truly believe now, really now, that Charles is realizing all his mistake from the 80s till now. I think now he's realizing his mistake, and he can't get away from it because the fear that they instill in him, he can't say no anymore. He just have to go along with it. He's not in control. He thought he was, not anymore. Okay, this is coming from Charles Kemp. This is his voice. Maybe. Okay, it seems that some people are desperate for the Sussexes to attend the coronation. Yeah, I think that relationship ended a long time ago when they not only drove them out of the country but leaked their location, refused to honor the agreement they made on security, and then treated Harry worse than an animal at his own grandmother's funeral. I'd be done. I don't know. Harry has the type of patience many of us don't have, and may God bless Meghan for being able to keep up with that BS that going on over there and to still support Harry. Bless her heart, because I know for a fact, speaking for myself, I don't think I could deal with that. Okay, I've done with less minuscule of this when I was dating my husband. And I let him know right away. I told his sister right away. I didn't have any problem with his siblings, but the mom in particular. And I told them straight up, I'm not playing this. But can you imagine? Then eventually she came around. She's like, even she treated me better than my own mother. Once she get to know you, these people are afraid. The fear that they put in themselves. My goodness. She treated me better than my own mother. Forget it. When I was pregnant with my firstborn, my husband used to be jealous going over there. Oh, my mom is preparing this for you. My mom this, my mom that. Now I'm afraid to go because she doesn't prepare my special meal for me anymore. So, this is out the window, okay? I will never say anything. At the initial interaction, the thing, maybe I will say, but now I have nothing, absolutely nothing negative to say about my in-law. But anyway, let's move on. Everybody have their own little problems, okay? Next week. It's the same topic, just another squad retweeting it, and I want to read some of the comments, okay? The level of desperation of the royal family and its propaganda machine is staggering. I hope the last minute no-show will be the Sussexes' answer. Okay, I read that already. Okay, aren't these the same people who said they didn't want Harry go to the coronation? He wasn't welcome and the family were going to ignore him. And if he went, they need to make their minds up. That's the same people. That's exactly that. I'm telling you, the squad, remember, this is why we're the wicked elephant. What's the decision? I suspect, considering the level of desperation, that is a no. Okay, what decision is Gossip Rag saying Harry has made? Okay, decline apparently. Okay, commercial. After this, that's it. Okay, they are desperate, definitely. The father and brother said that they didn't want to see him, that if he comes, he will be put behind the scenes in a dark corner, and they expect him to bring his wife and kids in a hostile environment like that. Seriously, that's the laugh. Okay, it's the bridges and olive branches for me. I don't know, that tree is empty. I'll go into that. There's one comment. And Charles claimed he is an eco warrior out here destroying olive branches and other trees type used for building bridges. I'm telling you, the squad have their shades. Okay, if he and Meghan went, they will have to bow and curtsy to the woman who made his mother's life a living hell. I don't see Harry going to... That's another point here. This is what I said. Maybe he'll appear privately, but not publicly. I don't know. And then if they say he didn't show, at least he could take a picture to show that, yeah, I was there. Okay, I don't see Harry going for that at all. Besides, I think the firm and possibly Chuckley had something to do with Diana. Just my opinion. Okay, let's go into that and then that'll be it. Okay, of course he could always go now to his dad but not to her. Just saying. Okay, she screamed. There's no way her wouldn't have to bow to her. Let's see here. Okay, nope, she screamed consort. His son of the monarch, he has not to bow to her. Okay, he has to bow to her as he has to his father. I think only the father, not the stepmother. Okay, false. Royal family members only required to bow to monarch, and Harry outwent Camilla. Okay, I don't know all this stuff, but whatever. Okay, if you did this, wow, How can you support this? Wow. This is the thing. This one of my thumbnails when I show the Harry as a 12-year-old and stuff like that. I put at the corner. They all are fakers.
Do you not remember?
If they could support that, that's for sure. This is very well put. With all of those flowers and my God, look at her. Look at the eye. Look, monitoring everything. If she could have an eye behind her back, she would. Oh my God. Let me move on before I start talking truth here. Just looking at that picture. Next tweet. There's Jodiva. How dare Harry and Meghan force A-listers and president to avoid the coronation? Are they planning their own woke Netflix ceremony in California? They're irrelevant, yet they always manage to overshadow our real royals. How dare they make us so obsessed? His Majesty the King must remove their title. He always end with remove the title. Okay, woke Netflix ceremony, there's that. And when they're tired of that same old line, it's just tiresome, I'm telling you. I like that. And slow motion. Okay, after this, that's it. I would love to see the Invictus Netflix series drop at the beginning of May. Oh my God, that would be a huge overshadow. Can you imagine that? Please do, Netflix. Netflix know how to play that game. Okay, we will all be celebrating the Sussexes and Victors and Prince Archie, and May following by Princess Lilibet and June. Stan, Harry and Meghan, true humanitarians. Okay, OMG, how are you so funny? Ha ha ha. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, this is about the coronation. I put low. So I think they're having low turnout. Anticipation. Okay, I'm laughing so hard right now. Is this Harry and Meghan doing too? Okay, there's this. King Charles III coronation organizers are utilizing this trick to make his procession look crowded amid fear of low attendance. This is the thing. You want people, but yet you're mistreating them. So I don't know. If every single human being know their own value and self-respect, a lot of them would have changed. But many of them, you know, the tricksters, the people who like to manipulate the psyche of people, okay, make people learn to hate on themselves. So what I mean by that is that each and every single one of us are very important, part of the puzzle. I've been saying that. If you look on my old Pt1 videos, I don't know which one, within one of those tweet videos, okay, I said, okay, each one of us are part of the puzzle. Okay, there is something the universe put us here for, whatever the reason is, I don't know, whatever it is, but each time we are getting close to whatever the puzzle is, the evil-minded just interfere and prevent it from moving naturally. Okay, but the center of gravity always prevail. It always finds its way to move back into that path. But each time we move forward, the evildoers interfere. So if each one of us understand our own values, our own self-importance, I'm not trying to say for each one of us to be selfish or anything like that. You could still be selfish to a certain extent, but understand your value. When someone disrespects you, for you to stand up for yourself and said, no, I'm not gonna take this kind of thing. That's just minor, okay? But that's an example. So you have these people, they need other people to, whatever it is they put in their head, to think that they deserve to be on that pedestal they put themselves on. But if there is no people around, how could you be in a freaking pedestal? Be in your room, stand on a pedestal. I could do that myself right now. Stand on the table. I'm the king of my house, whatever. Okay, but we need each other. This is the main point here. We need each other. You can't keep on disrespecting people, take advantage of them, get their hard-earned cash, and then to mistreating them. If each and every one of us, every little people, okay, understand our own values, the kind of mistreatment we're getting from electing stupid people, well, they're not that stupid if they could still be elected to trick you into electing them. So they're not that stupid. They're just slick. They're just slick, and to make you believe that they care about you. this kind of thing. I don't know if I'm making sense, but the whole point of this, please respect yourself and understand, make your self-worth. And then when it's time to vote, you vote in an educational manner. And these people, now that we put them in office, I think it's happening in the UK as well, banning books. They don't want you to be enlightened. Okay, once you enlighten, you know better, and you won't be able to elect them because they want to put pain on you. So in order for them to put pain on you, you have to keep on electing them. I'm talking now the US because you have to elect people, but I guess the UK as well when you politician, MPs. But whatever, let's move on. This made me think about it. He needs people to come to see him, but the mistreatment, spending millions of dollars. I didn't put that on the list. What is it? They're spending couple $1 million for his pictures to be hung on school and police station and all of that. Okay, you need people manipulating people, yet the school kids cannot have food. People cannot pay their heating bills and all of that. Come on. This is how you show these people that you know, don't do this kind of things to you. All right, let me read. Oh, perfect. Okay, she knows, really putting it all out there. Okay, let's see. He continues an affair before and during his marriage to Diana, used his sons for good publicity, decided to throw one of his sons to the toxic British media to rehabilitate his concubine, and refused to support his son, biracial daughter-in-law and grandson, well, it didn't happen yet. We shall see. Okay, I'm almost feeling sorry for this man. I say almost. I don't feel any sorry. I went to that long rant about that. I think it's the same thing, just another squad retweeting it. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so there's that. Pace yourself, Squaddies. Okay, so this is a GIF eating. It's delicious. So let's look at this headline. Jeremy Clarkson hit by gut-wrenching loss on form as its final time to say goodbye. Jeremy Clarkson has admitted he suffered sleepless night over being forced to bid heartbreaking farewell to his deadly squat form animal. That was April 3rd. I think I come across similar headlines. Okay, there's this headline again. King Charles III coronation organizers are utilizing district to make his procession look crowded amid fear of low attendance. So there's that. Okay, and there's this. This I was very surprised about. Okay, I didn't know these people. Well, then again, it's Salty Island. I should not be surprised. That's my fault. I blame myself for that. Okay, Phillip Schofield said, quote, "I no longer have a brother as sibling found guilty, but it's okay for Phil having an affair with an underage boy because he's strong and brave for coming out." Oh my God, the mindset. Okay, this is Daily Star. There's that. Wow. Megan needs to bless some karma candles and send them my way. I'll pay. There's that. There's the laugh. Okay, the key to everything is patience. You get the chicken by hatching the egg, not by smashing it. Very interesting. Okay, after this, that's it. Charles should have his people put together a coronation destination tour package for foreign tourists. They come, get them front row ticket at the street barricade. From a distance, no one will know the difference. Okay, are there any decent people around the British royal family? So many pedophiles and criminals. It's scary. I'm telling you, unsafe environment. Yep. Add homes to the mix. All right, so let's go to the next one. Okay, I see arrest. I think that has to do with this one. The brother. I think that's what it is. Let's see here. Yep, it is. Okay, Phillip Schofield's brother Timothy found guilty of sexually abusing teenage boy. Sky News. OMG. Just like his Phil, who was married to his wife for 20 years, he later come out, oh my God, and say he is in love with a boy. Oh my God. Now his brother doing this. Two brothers. What in the name? Okay. After this, that's... Oh, there's my comment here. Let's see here. Big Phil said he is disowning his brother and he is disgusting. How is that? He even had the audacity to put out a statement trying to save his career. He can't show his face on telly. The man has no shame. One in the family, okay, yet Cruella says man of Pakistan origin, the liar she is. Okay, just because his own brother was caught and now he says he is disowning him. The same day his perverted brother was caught the same day. It was the same day. I think I recorded something like that. My last recording, the one that I should be editing right now. Does he think we are stupid? He can't digest what happened, and he quickly disowned his brother publicly, while deep down and secret he support him because he's like him. Okay, Phil has no way of coming back from this. Career over Zilt. Okay, there's me here. Okay, it's Salty Island. That's what regular minded people would think, but Salty Island seems to be running by such kind. We shall see. I hope you're right. Okay, what is done in the dark will soon be revealed by the light. That's for sure. Next tweet. Our favorite Karen is in crisis currently. The reason Meghan Markle will overshadow King Charles the Cruel clownery because of her son's birth, wedding anniversary, and award celebration by US organization, which are not related to UK. Karen need another psychiatric stay, a long one. I mean, can you imagine? If it wasn't for technology, none of us will know what's going on in the UK. Okay? So if we did not have social media and all of that, and people kept on writing letters, we will know what happened like months later. But because of social media, we get to know that what's happening like in the moment. Okay, so how is this is the US Meghan's fault when she's living millions of miles away? And then the father, which is Charles, decided to choose a date that was already stamped on. Okay, stamp. Okay, STAMP. Okay, Archie's birthday. Why would he choose that? Okay, his coronation came later after Archie was born, so he could have choose anything other than that. Okay, so this is what she retweeted. This was her plan all along, to have enough to oh my god, to have enough event to try and dilute the impact of the coronation. Diabolical woman. I'm telling you, the power they're giving Meghan is unbelievable. So Meghan foresaw all of this. Alright, you could read it. Let me read some of the comments. That for any of that will catch the attention of the world the way the coronation will. Even all the press coverage together won't amount to just the replay of the king's big moment, but it was nice try. Your clowny doesn't mean anything outside of your royal bubble. Okay, let them. It's true, I agree with her. But this one, I don't know. Whatever thing they put on themselves, the pedestal, we shall see. So many people is declining to perform at his coronation. Okay, so let me get this straight. Duchess Meghan is so, that's the thing, powerful. This is the thing, the power that they're giving her is so powerful that she predicted the future of the day Archie will be born, have her wedding then for the queen to take a dirt nap. A dirt nap. Oh my god, the way they said the way the squad turned their words. Oh my god, it took me a few seconds to realize dirt nap. Okay, let me not waste time. Let me start all over. So let me get this straight. Duchess Meghan is so powerful that she predicted the future of the day Archie will be born, have her wedding, then for the queen to take a dirt nap so that the Temple King coronavirusization to overshadow because so much is going on in May. There's that. She cray. There's this. Okay, yep, all of this. Our princess is so powerful that she sees the future and plan accordingly. I'm telling you. Next tweet. There's more comment, but let's move on. Next tweet. Same thing again, but someone retweeted that. Our favorite Karen is having a meltdown. She has a careful list of all of Meg's dairy of activities. Talk about stalking. There's the laugh. Who asked Chucks to choose me? There's the thing that they could wrap their head around. She forgot the Met Gala on May 1st. LOL. The squad adding salt to injury. Yep. These are all things she personally then planned, or like her anniversary on her son's birthday planned, with no idea about the coronation that was a year away. Some of these women need to take a Valium and rub one of Prince William's portrait to calm down. So Meghan single-handedly arranged for these other organizations to have their event at this time. You cannot reason with these haters. You just can't. Okay, poor derangers. They are going through things and we'll go through more things next month. That's a prediction. That's a fact right there. Someone is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Someone is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Meghan is minding the business that pays her, and they are still mad. Next tweet. Let's move on. Okay, I definitely need to start editing. It's 1:37. Next tweet. Prince Harry stays at Frogmore Cottage during his visit last week. They don't know shit. Alright, I'll click on that to put the link for you. Okay, I like to read the first paragraph. Okay, a week ago, Prince Harry surprised everyone when he suddenly turned at a court London to attend the first day of a 4-day hearing in his lawsuit against the Mail A&L. The British media had no idea that Harry had flown in, and I strongly suspect that Harry's family only got a heads up about his visit maybe an hour or two before he arrived in court. The frantic energy of the Telegraph claimed that King Charles refused to see Harry, and that Charles told Harry that he was too busy to spend time with him, had to feel of last-minute lies and desperation attempt from the family to impose themselves on Harry's news cycle. The thing is that, okay, he had plenty of time. Why do I say he had plenty of time to meet with Harry? Because he was supposed to be, I believe, in France, and that particular meeting was cancelled because due to protests that was happening in the UK. In France, protests. Okay, so he could have made any time for Harry. Alright, let's continue. There were questions though. Where was Harry staying, and how was he able to keep everything quiet and secure? Source told Fox News. That's the key here. She even highlighted Fox News. This is where she's getting her information. Last week that Harry had stayed with friends in London, and some suggest that perhaps that meant Elton John. Now the Telegraph claimed that Harry spent some or all of last week at Frogmore Cottage. They don't know. Okay, because like I said in another video, Frogmore was the place for them when they come in, for whoever working there could give the royal family a heads up. There he is in there. Maybe he went back to check on Frogmore to see if he has everything. That's the only thing I could think of. But other than that, I don't see him going over there to stay. Alright, let's see here. Stay with friends, stay at Frogmore. Stay with friends, stay at Frogmore. Which is it? Swanning here. So there's me here. It's like a ping pong ball. Okay, all that money he paid for it, he had better. Okay, it's understood means that it's rumor. Yeah. Okay, I'm supposed to believe y'all. Okay, and the words of the great Whitney Houston. Okay, I wanna see receipt. I love that GIF. I have it. Okay, if he had stayed there, the press will not have been shocked at his appearance in court. That's it. Yeah. Next tweet. Right. Let's see here. Moving more to a somber, more calm kind of thing. Okay, there's this. Harry, we love you so much. Thank you for your service. Okay, that's regarding the Invictus. Right. Prince Harry out here treating one of the descendant of the people his ancestors denigrated like a human is why this king will always have my utmost respect. He is a bigger man and a far better king than all his predecessors combined. Queen Diana will be so proud. Yeah, he's the man. Much love and respect. Okay, there's that. I love you, Harry. The best for Harry. He has the king heart of his mother, Diana boy. Okay, there's him kissing him on the head. That's what he's saying. That. Okay, for participating in that. Alright, next tweet. There's this. Archie going to be handsome. I'm telling you, those quite like to show shade all sort of ways. Okay, Archie going to be handsomer. Okay, handsomer than Harry. Look at Harry there. Oh my goodness. Archie is wide awake here. One smart little cookie. Every time I see Archie now, I'm thinking twinkle twinkle little star. That's me putting it here. Okay, no diss Harry, but praise God Almighty for all little drop of world blood, because we see the genetic of Mountbatten Windsor. There's another shade. Is she the same one who no, that's a different squad who put that. Okay, sorry Harry, but Archie will be even more of a heartbreaker. Okay, that is because he look more like Meghan now. Okay, they are both handsome, so that's all I see. True. Alright, so there's more. Let's move on. Those squad love to throw shade. They don't care. They throw shade wherever they can. Next tweet. Okay, who is paying her legal bills? Cause it's sure as shit and Samantha. Okay, Samantha Markle announced plan to refile her unhinged lawsuit against Meghan. I don't know. We shall see. You know what? Baggage for God. That's all. Okay, she'll be investigated. I think so too. Okay, I mean, look what Disney did to what do you call this with DeSantis. Okay, so you just never know. I don't want to say anything. I'm just gonna let it be. Okay, baggage for God. All right, derangers and haters alike, they have made it their unrealistic mission to bring down the Duchess of Sussex, but she and her husband stay winning and living and being rewarded. Pray warriors, keep them lifted up. Yeah, that's it. Okay, the media Sam wants attention, and the media get the clickbait from her carrying on Meghan has been quiet. They don't have anything to write. They need new content to carry on the hate, or people will start switching off. Yeah, the same thing. What is it? What happened to Fox News, which now is gonna be $1 billion mistake for. I mean, they've been doing it. It's just this time somebody stood up to them. I'm making reference to Dominion and Fox News. Rupert Murdoch. Okay, yeah, this is about the lawsuit. Alright, there's that. Okay, they defer. Okay, whoever they are, I hope they are ready to pay back all of Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex fees when this is all over. Yeah, it's leaning toward it. But the judge is giving them one more chance. Oh, her. I said them, but it's her, the sister. Okay, this is good question. Agreed. Alright, what did she retweeted that? Let's see here. Okay, so there's no article. Right, Samantha Markle on her plans to refile her unhinged lawsuit against Meghan. Right, I wonder if, like her father, these tabloids have fooled her into thinking they will help foot the legal bills because she really needs to come into the light. She will be Samantha, who soon enough. Okay, because majority of the thing that Meghan have already asked, the judge already agreed. But that one last part, okay, to reward Meghan, to pay for the lawyer, this is the part where the judge is holding on and say, go show me more concrete evidence, what you have on the point of view that claim defamation. And then if this needs to go to trial, whether it goes to trial or have Meghan already reward Meghan, whatever Meghan had wanted to pay for her lawyer. Okay, I wonder if, like her father, I don't know, maybe the father learned his lesson and move on, and probably the brother too, because I haven't heard much about these two. Okay, good, let her. The judge also gave Meghan the opportunity to ask for lawyers' fees back. I hope she does, as it will bankrupt this horror of a sister. Okay, she'll also get to find out who's funding scamming. Oh, I didn't know about that. Okay, now that's the info I'm waiting to be released. LOL. Really? Okay. That's the thing. I didn't get all of the documents. If you listen to the video where I went over those screenshots, it was only, well, 2 technically, and one of the screenshot put 2 pages together. But I didn't see. I was looking for the entire file. Okay, let's see here. Right, this needs to be over already. Okay, come on, because what else will she do? Her career is slagging off Meghan. Oh, scammy, you give it up. Right, and all, she filed 10 defamation. Really, that much? 10 defamation claims, 7 were tossed. Okay, was it when I probably forgot some of them. I did went over her original file. Okay, 7 were tossed out with prejudice. She can't refile those. Okay, someone, and one of my videos where I talk about Samantha's thing, who knows about was it some legal terms, it was in the comment section. I think I pinned it in that particular video. It will come on top, so I wanted other people to see it. Okay, she can't refile those. She just has the open interview left. Yeah, that's the one the judge sent back for her to look at. Okay, but the judge dismissed what she had filed on that already. Scammy will be paying Meghan's fee soon enough. Yeah, okay, just transferring. Okay, just, what is that? Okay, I thought that was a commercial. Just transferring this one to her. It translates, Nego, please award. Okay, the amended claim cannot also cite an element of the 2022 Netflix series, as this wasn't in her original. I was having issues with that. I think one of the squad took a screenshot of one of the derangers thing, giving Samantha advice what to do, and I was like, that can be, should that be a completely new file if they're mentioning what's on the Netflix? So there's my answer here. Okay, when you listen to that particular video, you'll see I have a hard time trying to wrap my head around it. And I was like, that can't be filed. That would be a new file. And I think I even put it as a question for people to respond in the comment section. Okay, because I'm not a legal expert to know all of this. Okay, the amended claim cannot, okay, so this someone must know about this, cannot also cited element of the 2022 Netflix series, as this wasn't in her original claim, which was lodged prior to Netflix. Judge order is specific. She can amend the false statement she claimed was from Oprah, which wasn't in transcript. That's right. So let's see who she is. Okay, I voted Labor. Okay, I don't know if she's a lawyer, but whatever. I didn't read it too thoroughly, but I was gonna say this, but you said it better than me, so I just screenshot your comment. I know I'm gonna see a Deranger said that the Netflix info can be used. I like you said it can't be because it wasn't part of the original lawsuit. Her daughter appears in the Netflix documentary. Okay, there's more to it. Let's see here. It's like, okay, no worries. Okay, so there's that. All right, let's, okay, so there's, oh, I read that already. It's something else. Okay, the whole line about filing an event stronger case is doubtful. Okay, if she any valid claims, surely she will have led it with that. I hope she gets hit with a line, a sanction or something for wasting the court's time for his frivolous lawsuit. Yeah, I also mentioned that, and that I think it's the same video where I was contemplating she can file a new claim about that or amend it. Okay, at some point Megan will be able to file for a restraining order. You cannot harass someone legally in the US. Can we talk up? That's another thing I raised. I wasn't sure, but I raised that question. Okay, can we talk about she had the plastic surgery, specifically the nose, to look like Megan Creepy? Okay, I don't know anything about this. I don't want to get into that. Alright, with all the nonsense she's been spewing on national television, I guess she had the money. But when you think about it, in one of those videos, what is it? Is it $200 or $300?
True, because remember, I know that was set up pack shots. But remember, he was filmed, the dad, getting measured for the suit, reading up about England. So if he wasn't invited, that doesn't even make sense. And I know the Pats set him up with that, but that was on the pretense that he was going to the wedding. So what she's saying doesn't add up.
Well, let's take, why don't we get her on next week? And for a record interview.
I don't think we need to
We're not paying her $200 for an interview.
It's not true because
They pay, I mean, that's low for saying, for let me not go there. Next tweet. Okay.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we asked for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.